Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. My name is Spencer Berke. You guys know the drill. Thank you for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. Today we're down here in Miami, about an hour south from Fort Lauderdale where I live. And we're at a really cool shop. I know I say this all the time, but can't help but express how much fun it is to share the automotive community with you guys. So today we're gonna go on a tour. They're a dealership. I didn't know this, but they actually sell all these cars. So they buy, sell, and trade really, really unique and special cars. I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna show you guys the shop right now. So we started talking online a couple weeks ago because I met you originally with your white Porsche.
Yes.
And that car is crazy.
Thank you, man.
That thing is awesome. And I didn't realize the magnitude of what you guys have here.
I'm Danny, this is RMC Miami.
I'm Eddie.
And we spoke online too, back and forth. So you invited me to come out here, so thank you.
No problem.
And I'm blown away when I first walked in. I was like, this place is so sick.
Obviously, we're big on Porsches, but we got BMWs, all kinds of stuff. So
And we can start right here with a Mini Cooper with a $7,000 dog box.
He was telling me it's on 20 pounds of boost.
20 pounds of boost, 200 horsepower.
And this thing weighs nothing, right?
Yeah, AMG intercooler from like a CLA 250.
Now, how do you guys come across cars like this?
I just search a lot, and we know what trades to take in.
And you have a reputation for being around for a while then.
Yeah, we've been around for 30 years already, so.
Oh my gosh, that thing is stuffed in there.
I know, there's literally no room for anything.
the guy who put this car together, he's known for a VW bus that he put a 964 turbo motor in, and he takes people for rides on the ring.
Nürburgring taxi,
And it probably scares the hell out of people. So originally you guys were known as muscle cars.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's how it started.
My old man, he started wholesale with the Porsches in the early 90s, late 80s, and then, you know, that market dies down. Muscle cars in the 2000s era kind of took off. And then after the whole crash, we kind of started getting into this.
To the Euro stuff.
Into the Euro stuff, yeah. Like once I got into it, and then I just started, you know, bringing these cars in and just like these cars better.
Yeah.
You know, this is something you can drive them, enjoy them.
And they hold their value, which is huge. So you can buy it, drive it, and you know, you're not losing any money.
There's Porsches everywhere. Yeah. If you want to, just start firing off some of these cars as far as what you have in stock right now.
We have a few DP 935s. We have a lot of modded stuff. We have a 964 C4 turbo conversion with Recaro 8. We got an S15 with a Tomei motor. I mean, we have all kinds of stuff.
We just took this in trade for a 91 Porsche. This is not something we usually buy, but
this is our most modern.
I like that he traded in his new Porsche for an old school Porsche.
Yeah,
for sure.
That says a lot about a person then.
We just traded an RS7 too for a 77 930. Doesn't want his RS7, took a 77 turbo instead.
Now with my audience, obviously they love BMWs. This E36 here, what's the story on this?
So it's a Euro E36, Dakar yellow, slick top, got 40,000 miles on it, and the car is just mint and super rare. I mean, look at the motor. This S50 V30 being a Euro, it's got 280 horsepower instead of 240 horsepower, and it's got some mods, it's got an intake.
Man, this thing is
super sprint exhaust.
Factory fresh.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Very OEM plus, OEM, BMW Motorsports strut brace, Motorsports big brakes, rear strut brace.
Everything's there.
Yeah, like OEM plus suspension, like those things. It's just a lot of cool stuff. Obviously the Motorsports seat belts.
Yeah, the seat belts grab your nuts.
No sunroof.
I'm gonna test my Porsche skills. Is that Riviera blue or Voodoo blue?
That's
Neither.
Neither? No. No.
Maritime blue.
Okay.
That's a really rare maritime blue.
And what car is this again? I don't know Porsches too well. 964 turbo. That color is beautiful on that.
Yeah, it's not something you see every day.
Now, the other thing I see too is that you do modified cars. This guy right here.
Yeah, we have a few RWBs actually. This is a RWB Europe. It's a 964 C4 just done recently, and we have another RWB over there, which is a smooth fender car.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that car.
Yeah, pretty rad. It's not for Need for Speed, the game.
Really?
Yeah.
So a lot of these cars have stories behind them then.
Makes around like 450 to the tire. It's on air, obviously. This is something super cool. This is Kramer. This is the people who built the 935 race car motors. Back in the day, this was actually one of the street cars that we've done a light restoration on. I think that this is just a very cool piece. Obviously, I think the 935, which I'll show you, is the roof BTR3. The GT5S, this is one of 180 factory-wide steel body cars. So this was built in the mid-80s, not your typical 1970 Pantera. But it's got the same Countach wing, it's got the low body look, the Capongalo magnesium wheels.
It's got a 351 in it.
Does it really?
So it's got an American motor.
So it probably sounds crazy, man.
Not only that, it's super reliable.
Sounds like a 71 Mustang.
Coming out of this thing.
This is a big turbo 964. got a T51R 3.8, 700 horsepower.
Guts right there.
Oh wow. Can really see underneath.
Probably one of the faster 964 turbos in the States.
What kind of power does it put down?
Car on low boost makes around 600.
Wow.
Yeah, it should make around 800 on high.
That must feel terrifying driving stuff like that.
We have videos on our Instagram of us literally laughing like little girls, like spinning in third gear, like with an R AAA.
Yeah, that's a creepy tire, and if you're spinning those, you probably got some power.
Yeah, especially with the engine sitting right on top of the tire.
Yeah, all the weights in the back and it still spins. That tells you.
There's a lot going on. You get new inventory pretty often, don't you?
Yeah, man. We do have a lot of low mileage stuff, but it's not. It's a different market. You know,
Sure.
I think we're just trying to change the market a little bit and get people into stuff that they can enjoy, either break even, make money in the future, and more than just the car that's going to sit around in a collection for 20 years and not get enjoyed.
Sure. It seems like the cars that you have in inventory, you've done a lot of research on, and you're familiar with them.
Yeah, this is our passion.
Sure.
So this is not just, you know, we don't open a Kelly Blue Book and say this car's worth 50,000,
Yeah.
and that's what we're gonna sell it for.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. It's an obsession.
Yeah.
We're literally obsessed with this stuff.
Everything here is handpicked, and we know every single mod on every car.
And how about that 360? I just saw that on Instagram this morning.
Yeah, that's a gated 6-speed, 19,000 miles. We sold that car about 2 years ago, and the guy gave it to us on consignment.
The challenge wheels look really good. It really helps make that car.
Yeah.
The Challenge Grill too, it's got a fast speed exhaust.
Oh, okay.
You can see the guts.
I like the gated shifter too.
Oh, and these things make beautiful sounds.
Yeah.
It's not
Red on black looks much better. How about that car in the far corner back there? What's that?
That is a Renault Alpine V6 GT. I don't even know if there's another one in the United States.
I've never seen one before.
Yeah, and that one's a factory pearl white with turbo fans. It has original tires on it. It's got 18,000 miles, original miles.
It's a museum car.
Gold concourse winning car. Renault's answer for Porsche. So it's rear engine, not mid engine, rear engine V6,
Wow.
rear wheel drive.
Really?
So this was like the competition for like an 84, 85 Carrera.
Interior is pretty nice.
That is a throwback interior.
Yeah.
Thing's an absolute rocket.
Yeah, I can't imagine with
Yeah,
that.
all 140 horsepower. 90,000 mile M6, really well taken care of. Obviously, the shocks are gone, like all of them, of course.
Even my cars. You have an Evo over there too?
Yeah, we got an Evolution. We got another M6 on speed line, slammed. We got a couple cars outside that are also pretty
It's an
cool.
Evo 9 MR.
430 to a tire, 85 stock turbo.
So if something shows up here that you guys know and you're familiar with, you're willing to take it on trade or sell it for somebody?
Absolutely. Like I'll take your E92. I'll take it right
Yeah.
now. Like I know more or less, you know, the value on anything that we like.
Yeah.
And
You
we're
know?
assuming that your rod bearings are done.
I did everything. I did everything, trust me.
Going from California, bro.
And then how about this purple one right here? What's a factory color on that? Because I've never seen that.
Viola metallic. It's really rare. Also slick top, sunroof delete, blue interior, which is pretty cool.
What do you think is the most expensive car you have in here right now?
I would say the DPs, we sell them between 350 to 450. The 935 slant noses. We just sold one to New Jersey for 330 plus the fee.
Yeah.
And then we sold them for 440. So you could spec those cars, like when you buy them new, you could, you know, you literally check the boxes on what you wanted done to the car. So it could be a fully spec'd car with no sunroof, shaved gutters, built twin turbo motor, or it'd be a stock car with a body kit. So that really varies the prices.
So you would say the most popular car that comes through is Porsche?
Absolutely.
Most
Yeah,
definitely.
specialize
Yeah,
in that.
man. I mean, it's.
But we like all kinds of stuff.
I think it's the biggest community of people, and it's got the most genres. You got people that are purists, you got the enthusiasts, and you know, there's no show. We were telling you like next weekend there's DRT. I mean, they're literally shutting down Miami for
You literally have-
3-4 days just to do Porsche stuff, which is, I think it's gonna be super cool. Das Renntreffen it's called.
How long have you guys been here at this location for?
4 years ago already. We just outgrew our place. We've been in business since '87, so it's gonna be 33 years.
And you guys utilize social media a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I try to. You know, I don't have your type of following, but you know, 11,000 followers, and we get around
We get a lot of
1,000 to
engagement.
1,500 likes, and it's a ridiculous amount of DMs.
Well, it seems like your following is very loyal and that they're qualified people to buy your product.
Yeah.
A lot of times they won't even make it to market. We'll post something on Instagram and it's an immediate,
Yeah.
how much, I'm interested, and then it doesn't even make it to the market.
Well, I'm sure with your database too, if you have something come in, you know one guy that wants that car, you can text
I'm
him, he'll
looking for this
buy
car,
it.
let me know when it comes
Yep.
in,
Yeah,
that kind of
for
thing
sure.
all the time. Yeah.
That makes sense. And then you guys have maintenance in the back, right? Where you,
Yeah,
can we go check those out?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have a
cool.
few race cars back there that are
Cool.
kind of nutty.
Yeah,
I don't know if you want to see those 3 AMG.
Oh, yeah.
Just sold all 3 of those cars to the same guy in Russia. So that was a Rentec 6-liter. The first conversion was on Road and Track magazine. That's a factory wide body 300C with an AMG low horsepower motor, but it's a real wide body car. And that's a 560 sec with Recaro C's and a bunch of AMG mods, headers, diff.
Well, they got a clown shoe back there, huh?
And then that's
S54 turbo, 700 horsepower.
Cool. So this whole setup back here is all you guys.
yeah.
It's like a stock
Looks like
930
a bone
turbo.
stock 930. It's got a 3.4 with a GT35R, car makes around like 400, 450.
Looks like a normal
Looks
Porsche.
like nothing, man, and it'll gap on E92 M3 for sure. That's our M6 on speed lines.
We're big fans of fishbowl.
Fishbowl?
Fishbowl is
Yeah.
dude.
I think on these period correct cars, it looks much better.
It's got Porsche speed lines.
That's perfect stance.
Do those wheels just bolt right up?
No, it's got that. Only seen maybe 2 or 3 sets in 5x120s. So what our real works though, that's a real roof. RCT Evo, that car's going to Puerto Rico.
These two cars are actually going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, this C2 is going to Puerto Rico. That's just our jumpers right there. I bought that car essentially because it's got a automotive 650 wheel horsepower motor in it.
Dang.
This makes 1100.
1100?
331
with those
88 millimeter. Race car. This is our street car.
Oh, you got go-karts back there too?
Yeah, that's our shit we've taken in trade and we never sold it.
It just sits there.
Yeah.
This car actually holds the record for Homestead 8th mile. I think it did
That's the fastest. Well,
I think it did a 5.8.
yeah, 580 on asphalt.
What car is this?
It's a Camaro,
Oh.
6 motor and a lot of nitrous. You can't see anything, but it's, you see all of it.
Oh yeah.
Big old tires. Very American.
It wheelies, it hooks real hard.
Does
Wheelies
it?
on the street. Yeah.
So you like everything then?
We're car guys. I like A86s to Porsches to Civics to Camaros.
This thing's nice.
These are little drift miss with a high compression, little 4AG.
Oh yeah.
This is probably one of the funnest cars I've ever driven.
Oh, I'd imagine. It probably weighs nothing too.
Slides like
Literally like everything's fiberglass.
That is dope.
This is a sunburst we just sold. Just getting a couple tweaks before the guy takes delivery.
It's cool to see all behind the scenes on how much goes on behind selling cars like this.
Yeah, dude, and this is nothing. It's gonna have a nice set of really wide panel sports.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What kind of power does this car put down?
The car with a 6-speed should make around 1250 to 1300. Yeah, street car.
Does this stuff ever
85.
scare you?
I mean, yeah, of course. That's the whole point. It scares the shit out of me.
God,
This shit is bonkers.
the sketchier the better.
Yeah, the sketchier the better.
My God.
It's another Coke can with, it's literally you're riding around in a tuna can with 1300 horsepower. 3.1 stroker, CP pistons, Carrillo rods, nothing crazy. The head's built by Titan, HKS. I think they're 272s. Turbo's an 88. We used to spray it to come out of the line. It had a power glide before. It went 820 on wastegate and quarter mile with an automatic 2-speed. Yeah, we had to come up with.
Just look at the intercooler.
Yeah, that's a beefy intercooler right there.
Turbo's bigger than your head. I mean,
There's no way to explain how this feels.
gotta wash your cars with stylish wheels.
Paid somebody $300 back then.
Jeez.
So maximum PSI stage 2. It's 500 wheel on pump and 700 on race gas
700 horsepower.
to the tire on a Mustang dyno.
Wow.
Randy Fords, widened road stars, they cut and weld them.
Yeah, they cut the wheel to the wheels.
Oh, they did. So the OEM wheels, but they made them bigger.
Yeah, right. This is the first shoe that they throw
Oh, really?
at maximum PSI in New Jersey. They have the world record for the fastest E46 in 3.4 mile. I think it's like 8.9. You can't top mount on this
Sure.
car because the strut tower.
Where's the turbo at? Where's it mounted?
Down. You can't see it. It's
Oh,
down
okay.
there. You can see it from underneath. It's got a 62, 66. When you hear it, you're like, all right, there's something.
There's something done to it. This was the car I originally saw you in.
Yeah.
What is this car?
I bought a 77-year-old lady's bone stock 993 C2 and I ruined it. I did an RSR body kit, big brakes, full suspension. I sourced a roof motor and tranny out of a wrecked car, just slapped it in there, $80,000 later.
That's what it took?
Yeah, 3 turbos later, and oil systems,
he's
and
melted
tuning,
turbos.
and
Oh my God.
a lot of stuff. It's got a 64, 66 precision now, bigger injectors.
And it sounds pretty crazy too.
The idle is.
Can you start it for us? please?
Yeah, of course.
That'd be awesome.
Just idle it, you know what means business.
Yeah, I heard him pull up at the show last time, and I was like,
Turbo's right there.
I'm assuming you love this car.
I daily drive it. I hate it, but I love it. Yeah, yeah, it's been good to me. You know?
It sounds great.
Piece of junk. It's a driver.
Damn. That probably never gets old, does it?
No, I mean it
sounds pretty radical.
I love driving it every day.
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, I don't blame you, man. It's an awesome looking car. That you hoard wheels and you have these seats here too. What are these seats exactly?
Those are 964 RS seats. Those are probably the holy grail of Porsche seats. There's literally zero. There's actually a set for sale for like 18,000 right now.
Jeez.
Yeah, and they have Porsche
part numbers and stamps.
We kind of decorate with this stuff. I mean, we have turbo wings, we got plates, and we got all kinds of stuff.
I mean, I love the memorabilia here, but this is cool. I think that seeing this whole place in person gives it a whole new perspective compared to just Instagram pictures. And like I said, you guys are pretty active on social media, so everyone can check you out on Instagram. As far as if anyone wants to contact you, what's the best way to get a hold of you guys?
I mean, Instagram, we're literally always
Instagram
on it.
or call us, you know, RMC Miami or Eddie underscore RMC Miami.
We're always on it.
You like something, hit us up. That's it.
Well, thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah, man,
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to RMC. I appreciate it so much. I had a blast talking about cars and touring their showroom. They've been here for a while. They have a lot of history. They have a lot of credibility. If you want to check them out on Instagram. And if you guys like these videos, please thumbs up. It helps me tremendously. And I want to make more of these, showing you guys more of the car area or car shops in South Florida. So once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.